Lahat ng drama, tawanan, balita at all-time favorite music hits. Sa lungkot at ligaya, kami pa rin ang inyong kasama. We're the place where you truly belong. Mula sa TVH Group of Networks, ito ang inyong himpilan. Ito ang inyong tahanan. Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
You are listening to Kool FM. Live from Kool Studios. This is koolNews at 6.
Good evening, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. This is koolNews at 6. My name is Carlo, and here are the headlines. A fire broke out at a commercial building in Libertad, Pasay City on Monday afternoon, the Bureau of Fire Protection (BFP) said. Authorities said the blaze reached the first alarm at 1 p.m. and raised to the second alarm 4 minutes later. At 1:30 p.m., the inferno reached the third alarm and then declared under control by 1:36 p.m. Finally, it was extinguished by 2:19 p.m., the BFP noted. A total of 12 fire trucks was deployed to put out the blaze, which did not result in any injury or death, based on the initial report of the BFP. Senate Majority Leader Francis Tolentino has asked the Senate to launch an investigation of the suspected Chinese underwater drone discovered over waters near Masbate province, as the issue raises many questions about the country's territorial integrity. Tolentino on Monday confirmed that he filed Senate Resolution number 1267, urging the Senate Special Committee on Philippine Maritime and Admiralty Zones to check on the drone labeled HY-119, which was discovered on December 30, 2024. According to the senator, the color of the drone, yellow, reveals for now that the purpose of the submersible was scientific exploration. He said in a press briefing in the Senate complex, there are many questions that need to be answered, many mysteries that need to be uncovered, and many inquiries that have not been addressed. I was informed that it will take 8 weeks to conclude the inquiry by the Philippine Navy. This was discovered on December 30, so if you count the 8 weeks, the entire month of January will be consumed by the investigation. The length of the drone is 12 feet and its color is yellow. Its purpose is scientific research as indicated by the colors. Scientific drones are typically yellow and red, while military submersible drones are black. The one found in Masbate is yellow, he added. Tolentino said that some of the questions that should be answered include whether any laws were breached and if the deployment of the submersible had clearance from the Department of Foreign Affairs. He said, "You might ask, is there a violation? Let's see what the forensics will discover. And perhaps, through the investigation, the Department of Foreign Affairs should also answer whether there was a permit from the coastal state in accordance with UNCLOS for a foreign entity to conduct scientific and marine research." That is what the investigation aims to uncover. If there was a permit, we will call on the FDA, he added. According to police reports, 3 fishermen found the drone floating at sea and turned it over to authorities. Police Regional Office 5 Regional Director Brigadier General Andre Dizon said the drone was not armed, but reports listed potential national security implications as one significance of its recovery. Under Tolentino's resolution, the drone's origins must be determined, and it must be ascertained whether it complies with Republic Act No. 12063 or the Philippine Maritime Zones Act and Republic Act No. 12065 or the Archipelagic Sea Lanes Law. It is crucial to ascertain whether the drone's presence constitutes a violation of Philippine laws, considering its discovery inside archipelagic waters over which the Philippines has sovereignty, he said in the resolution. If proven that the discovered submersible drone was used by a foreign state to conduct underwater surveillance, be it for military or as part of marine scientific research without the consent of the Republic of the Philippines, the same constitute a violation of our sovereignty, he added. Meanwhile, also tonight, the Philippine National Police implemented a reshuffle at the start of the year, affecting 7 ranking officials. PNP spokesperson Brigadier General Juan Forjado said Monday that Area Police Commander in Visayas Major General Robert Rodriguez has been assigned to lead the office of the PNP's third highest post, Deputy Chief for Operations, as acting officer in charge. His promotion came after Lieutenant General Michael John Dubras stepped down from the position in December 2024 as he reached the PNP's mandatory retirement age of 56, according to Forjado. Brigadier General Jericho Baldeo of the PNP Human Rights Affairs Office Chief will now serve as OIC Directorate for Information and Communications Technology Management, while Brigadier General Ramel Montilla of the Directorate for Police Community Relations has been designated as OIC of the Headquarters Support Service, according to an information sheet shared by Forjado with members of the media. The data sheet also showed that Brigadier General Dion C.O. Bartolom Jr. of the Police Regional Office in Region 11, Davao Region, is now the Deputy Director for Administration in PRO7 Central Visayas, while Brigadier General Roy Parenna of PRO7 has assumed as Deputy Director of the Directorate for Police Community Relations. At the PNP Aviation Security Group, Brigadier General Christopher Aprecia is now its OIC, as its former head, Brigadier General Christopher Abrahano, has been assigned as OIC of PRO Caraga. And different political parties, including his own Lakas CMD, have praised House Speaker Ferdinand Martin Romualdez's leadership in helping the chamber fulfill the administration's legislative agenda. In the joint statement on Monday, Lakas CMD stalwarts, House officials like Senior Deputy Speaker Aurelio Gonzalez Jr., Deputy Speaker David Suarez, and Majority Leader Manuel Jose Dalipe praised Romualdez for his strategic and decisive approach, which they said led to transformative reforms and the country's economic recovery. According to the three officials, Romualdez was key in unifying Congress toward President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s development goals. Speaker Romualdez's leadership has been the catalyst for the House's unprecedented productivity, consistently driving results. His focus on inclusive growth and people-centered reforms demonstrates our collective commitment to improving the lives of every Filipino, Gonzalez said of Romualdez, party president of Lakas CMD. Under Speaker Romualdez, the House is building a legacy of inclusive development, paving the way for a stronger, more resilient Philippines, Gonzalez added. Suarez meanwhile cited different measures passed by Congress and signed into law by Marcos, like Republic Act No. 12022 or the Anti-Agricultural Economic Sabotage Act and Republic Act No. 10278, which extended the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund until 2031. These measures, passed under Speaker Romualdez's leadership, address long-standing issues in agriculture. They dismantle cartels, empower farmers, and ensure food security, Suarez said. Speaker Romualdez ensures the House remains a strategic partner of President Marcos in delivering a Bagong Pilipinas where no Filipino is left behind, he added. Dalipe also said the House approved on third reading 61 of the 64 priority measures of the Legislative Executive Development Advisory Council. Speaker Romualdez's leadership shows what unity and focus can achieve. He has assured that we pass forward-looking laws that make an immediate impact on millions of Filipinos, he said. The leadership of Speaker Romualdez has shown that transformative change is possible when we work together. Moving forward, the House will champion reforms that build a more inclusive and prosperous nation, he added. Aside from Lakas CMD, other political parties also lauded Romualdez's leadership. House Committee on Agriculture and Food Chairperson and Quezon 1st District Representative Wilfredo Mark Enverga, a member of the Nationalist People's Coalition, said that legislative policies under Romualdez have supported farmers while also securing food supplies. It is now 6:11 p.m. as we will continue with more news headlines later right here on koolNews at 6. Stay along with us. We will be right back.
This koolNews edition was brought to you by Musicultura Heritage Foundation Center, a museum of all fan-made multimedia and Philippine history. Visit us today at Greenbelt, Makati City from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Musicultura, a non-profit joint venture project of Able Media and TVH Group of Networks Incorporated. Dunkin', pasalubong ng bayan. UGen's 5G experience, now available with 1GB data for BD.Global. Bygone, the #1 insect killer brand in the Philippines. People's Bank, equal banking for the Filipino people. People's Bank of the Philippines is a member of Crosslink and supervised by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. And Himlayang Pilipino Incorporated Memorial Park, alay sa Diwang Pilipino.
Himlayang Pilipino.
Hello, welcome to the cafe. How can I assist you today, Master?
Vanilla latte and strawberry donuts, please.
Anything else you like? Master?
I'm sorry. I was reading this dedicated magazine page. All of there's random technology in the world and the usual pop culture, you know?
Yes, Master. All of these are available here in the cafe. In the meantime, would you like to listen to on our owner's podcast?
Hey everyone, good evening and welcome to my cafe. Good day to everyone. How is your evening so far?
This is Asphere's Cafe, Mondays to Thursdays, 6:30 p.m. and Fridays, 9:30 p.m. Only here on Cool FM.
You're listening to Cool FM.
#1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa!
Life refreshingly sweet with San Miguel flavored beer. Minsan sabaw na feeling. Call someone sweet and refreshing. Life refreshingly sweet with San Miguel flavored beer. Oh, let's bang araw at ang feeling ay sad. We don't like that. With your friends you can refresh, so enjoy lahat. We all like that.
Maria's here! Make life refreshingly sweet with San Miguel flavored beer. Available in apple, lemon, and lychee. Drink responsibly.
Good morning, Miss Grace. Tell me about yourself.
Hello po. Graduate po ko sa bungi. Major in bungi. Magna cum bungi. Ako po ay very bungi worker. And I think I can be a great bungi to this company.
Tulad ka ba ni Grace na mas pansin ang bungi kaysa sa credentials?
Miss Bungi. Grace, sa ngayon wala kaming opening. We'll get back to you na lang, ha?
Kung ikaw rin ay may bungi prob sa job hunting, maaari kang mabigyan ng Polydent ng libreng pustiso sa Oplan Balikngiti program. Go to polydentbalikngiti.com now.
Welcome to Name That Bug That Bygone Can Kill. Our contestant, Miss Judy Ann Santos.
Hello!
Name as many as you can. Go.
Lamok.
Correct.
Ipis.
Correct.
Yung lumilipad na langaw.
Correct.
Yung maraming palasin.
Correct.
Yung nangangain ng kahoy na
Correct.
Bygone Shield Protector Multi-Insect Killer kills 11 types of bugs to ease your worries when it comes to unwanted insects. Bygone, zero tolerance against insects.
Madalas mapaso kapag niluluto para sa pamilya? Basta may paso o burn, United Home Burn Ointment agad.
Unilab yan.
Benzocaine, boric acid, and eucalyptus is the generic name of United Home Burn. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Ang kanlungan noon ni Tandang Sora para sa libu-libong katipunero ay isang ganap na lugar ng mga bayani ng ating buhay. Kasama mo ang himlayang Pilipino, laging handa baunin ang alaala ng iyong mga mahal sa buhay. Ang himlayang Pilipino ay naghahatid ng mga affordable na libingan hanggang sa mas magagarang mga mausoleo para sa mga pribadong pagdidilay. Bukas din ang tahanan ng alaala para sa iyong pangangailangang pagpupugay mula sa chapel rentals hanggang sa cremation. Para sa mga karagdagang impormasyon, maaari kayong tumawag o mag-text sa 0968-896-4850. Pumunta sa himlayangpilipino.org o sa aming Facebook, Himlayang Pilipino Incorporated, at Instagram, HPI Memorial Park.
Siko, baywa, pag laging pasan ang sakit sa kasukasuan, sign na yan ng arthritis o joint deterioration. Karaniwan kapag nagkakaedad na, kailangan ng tibay at ginhawang makakapitan. Kaya ng artrisin yan. May undenatured type 2 collagen at methylsulfonyl methane na maaaring makatulong protektahan ang kalusugan ng kasukasuan. Make the right move. Uminom ng artrisin araw-araw. Mabibili ang Artesin sa mga leading drugstores nationwide. Mahalagang paalala, ang Artesin ay hindi gamot at hindi maaaring gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Ang new Biogesic for Kids, di na kailangan ni shake. Syrup formula na. Para pag may lagnat ang anak, buhat agad, inom agad. New Biogesic for Kids. Mas pinagaling, magpagaling versus previous formulation.
Unilab yan.
Paracetamol is the generic name of Biogesic. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
About ponytail dents, tangles, and frizz? Use Sunsilk Smooth and Manageable every day for 5 times smoother, fragrant hair versus non-conditioning shampoo.
Para di madaling masira ang ngipin ng pamilya, ngayon pa lang,
Unique toothpaste for brushing every after kumain.
Dahil ang Unique toothpaste, may Max Protect formula.
Ngipin ay Max Alaga, Max Protektado pa.
Helps stop cavities even before they start, while keeping breath fresh with regular use.
Unique toothpaste for brushing, para siguraduhin ngipin ay Max Alaga, Max Protektado pa. Unique
Max Alaga, Max Protektado with Unique toothpaste maximum fluoride protection. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing. ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS. May bagong energy na! Pinakabago, pinakamainam na Enervon, Enervon Z+. Pinalakas ng zinc, vitamin C, vitamins B1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 12, at vitamin E. Pinakabago, pinakamainam na Enervon.
Enervon Z+.
Unilab yan.
Multivitamins plus zinc is the generic name of Enervon Z+. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Welcome back. Let's continue with our headlines as the Philippine National Police arrested 2 of its members and 29 others for indiscriminate discharge of firearms from December 16 last year to January 5, 2025. Based on PNP's Ligtas Paskuhan or Safe Christmas data released on Monday, authorities recorded 37 cases of indiscriminate firing. According to these records, 39 individuals were involved, 31 were arrested, and 8 others remain at large. Of the 31 cases, 10 arrests were made in Calabarzon, followed by the National Capital Region with 5, 3 each in the Western Visayas and Northern Mindanao regions, 2 each in the Ilos, Cagayan Valley, Central Luzon, and Zamboanga Peninsula regions, and 1 each in the Central Visayas and Eastern Visayas regions. The breakdown of arrests includes 2 PNP personnel, 1 member of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, 1 member of the Citizen Armed Force Geographical Unit, 1 Bureau of Corrections personnel, 1 security guard, and 25 civilians. The police force likewise confiscated 21 firearms from these individuals. Aside from the number of arrests, the PNP also monitored 18 stray bullet cases, mostly in Metro Manila. Of these cases, 1 resulted in death while 10 others were injured. The fatality was recorded in the Davao region while the injuries occurred in Metro Manila, Central Luzon, Central Visayas, Zamboanga Peninsula, Davao region, Sorsogon, and the Cordillera Administrative region. Former Senator Francis Kiko Pangilinan is calling on concerned government agencies to penalize establishments that fail to display signatures informing persons with disabilities of the 20% discount entitlement. According to Pangilinan, many PWDs remain unaware of the benefits due to businesses not complying with the law that requires the visible presentation of the 20% PWD discount notice. Based on Rule 4, Section 6 of the Republic Act No. 10754's implementing rules and regulations, all establishments shall place signatures in conspicuous areas within their premises to inform persons with disabilities that they are entitled to the 20% discount and VAT examination. Whether intentionally or not, many business establishments still do not follow this rule, causing many PWDs to miss out on the rightful 20% discount, Pagilian said in a statement written in mixed Filipino and English. He called on the National Council on Disability Affairs and Persons with Disability Affairs Office to address the matter and ensure that penalties are strictly enforced against violators. Establishments that violate this rule should be identified, pursued, and penalized for the benefit of PWDs. The former senator pointed out. Pangilinan added that with rising prices of goods, strict adherence to this law could be of great help to PWDs. Given the high cost of goods today, enforcing this rule would greatly help PWDs, ensuring that they receive discounts from business establishments, he added. Pagilian previously called for the removal of the purchase booklet requiring for PWDs to avail of the 20% discount on medicines. His appeal followed the Department of Health's Administrative Order Number 2024-0017, which no longer requires senior citizens to present purchase booklets to avail of their 20% discount at drugstores. And a Filipino economist said that excise tax rates on cigarettes in the Philippines should be revisited to bring them closer to the revenue maximizing rate. Bienvenido Las Jr., president of Minimal Government Thinkers Manila and an international fellow of Talos Foundation, Washington, D.C., said that while the shift from a multi-tier tax system to a single tier or flat rate tobacco tax is good, it is time to revalidate, even reverse the tax rate back to a level that produced the highest tobacco tax revenues. Minimum Government Thinkers is an independent think tank advancing the 4 core principles of small government: small taxes, free market, and individual freedom and responsibility. The national government has been collecting less and less revenues from tobacco as excise tax collections have been on a steadily decline over the last 3 years, dropping from 176 billion pesos in 2021 to 160 billion pesos in 2022 and 135 million pesos in 2023. At the same time, the incidence of non-tax paid illicit cigarettes continued to rise. Opla said that based on the country's experience, the optimal tax rate is 50 pesos per pack, which produced peak tobacco tax revenue of 176 billion pesos in 2021. Opla further said things went south as tobacco tax rates climbed. At a tobacco tax rate of 55 pesos per pack in 2022, tax revenue was 160.3 billion pesos, or a 16.2 billion pesos decline from 2021. At 60 pesos per pack in 2023, it was just 134.9 billion pesos, or a 25.4 billion pesos decline in 2022, and a 41.6 billion pesos decline from 2021, he said. Oplas agreed with the observation of Dr. Archer Laffer, founder and chairman of Laffer Associates, an economic research and consulting firm in the United States, that while the Philippines has in general done a very good job of reforming a system of tobacco taxation from a complicated multi-tier system to a simple structure with uniform tax levels for all cigarettes, tobacco excise tax rate has reached a prohibitive range, as evidenced by declining government revenue. Based on the Philippines' experience with ever-increasing tobacco tax rates and subsequent revenue declines, it seems that tax rates have exceeded the revenue maximizing rate and ventured into what is known as the prohibitive range of taxation, said Dr. Laffer, a former member of President Ronald Reagan's Economic Policy Advisory Board and the creator of the Laffer Curve, which illustrates the relationship between tax rates and government revenue. Laffer said the phenomenon of declining tobacco tax collections in the Philippines could be explained using the Laffer curve, the relationship between tax rates and tax revenue. Tax revenues increase with increasing tax rates until a revenue maximizing point is reached, after which further increases in tax rates result in declining tax revenue, Laffer said. As previously discussed with declining tobacco tax revenues after successive tobacco tax rate increases, it seems that the Philippines has pushed tobacco tax rates past the point of revenue maximization on the Laffer curve, and any further increases to the tax rate at this time would likely result in further revenue declines and increases in illicit trade, said Laffer. Oplas also agreed with Laffer's claim that high tax rates could lead to the proliferation of illicit trade. Oplas said government enforcers are humans, not robots, that can be indifferent to offers of favor. As tax rate increases, the temptations to go into illicit trade also increase, and the compromises by government enforcement agencies also increase. Laffer earlier said the proliferation of illicit trade is a function of high tax rates coupled with low affordability and likelihood of enforcement. Oplas said a lower tax rate would narrow the difference between the prices of legal and illegal products. Lower tax rate means the price differential between legal and illegal products is low, and hence the incentive for consumers to mitigate to illicit products is low too, he said. Laffer also said that given the declining tax revenue and increased growth in the illicit trade of tobacco in the Philippines, it is time to reevaluate the optimal secret tax rate. Laffer, who is advocating for a tax system that raises necessary revenue while minimizing economic damage, said that by coupling tax-based expansion with tax rate decreases, the Philippines can boost and diversify tax revenue collection without jeopardizing economic growth. One moment. And in the international headlines, a panic-stricken elephant killed a Spanish tourist while she was bathing the animal at a sanitary in Sorry, Thailand, police said on Monday. The 23-year-old woman was hit by the stress animal tank at the Koyo Elephant Care Center in Tehang Naga province, according to police. Jaran Bang Prasert, the local police chief, told AFP, a female tourist was killed while bathing an elephant. Authorities have contacted the Spanish embassy to confirm the victim's identity. The sanitary declined to provide details of the incident when contacted by AFP. Wild elephants have killed 227 people, including tourists, in the past 12 years, according to the Department of National Parks, Wildlife, and Plant Conservation. An elephant killed a 49-year-old woman at a national park in Loei province in northern Thailand last month. While encounters between villagers and wild elephants are common, attacks at sanctuaries remain rare. Bathing elephants is a popular activity among visitors in Thailand, where about 2,800 elephants are held for tourism purposes across the country, according to World Animal Protection. However, animal rights groups argue that bathing elephants can cause them distress, and some sanctuaries in the country do not allow it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 6:29 p.m. and that is it for Cool News at 6. As always, we will return with more news headlines later with Cool News Prime Time at 10:30 p.m. after Hangover Monday. And if you have any decisions or feedback that you'd like to share, you can get in touch with us through our email at tvhphilippines.news@gmail.com. Until then, my name is Cairo. Coming up next on Cool FM is Asper's Cafe. Good evening.